Hello there and welcome. Welcome to this session for and with Pistus Sophia. And based on a now situation. So some of the earlier work we did with Carmel was work that was about how we are now, but the part of us inside that still carries that inner child. And we spoke with and around the inner child. This work with Pistus Sophia is very immediate, and it's the work around recognizing and allowing that I am beloved just as I am. Full stop, capital letter. So there isn't, what's really clear and important, there isn't any dodging this. There isn't, I was bad when I was little, so I can't be lovable now. There isn't any, my parents didn't love me, so I can't be lovable now. I've had bad relationships, so I can't be lovable now. Pistis Sophia is absolutely 100% here right now in this moment to tell you with everything that you have on board, with every part of you, with all of you right here, right now, completely imperfectly perfect, that she adores you. With every vibration of her cosmic heart and her earthly intertwining, you're adored. You are the precious child of the union of the energies. You are unique and irreplaceable. Your life matters just for you. It's not what you do with it. Your life matters in this moment, in each breath, in each beat of your heart. Your life matters to the all. And this truth to land can be quite hard, hey? It can feel that even around the corners there's still some, Pistis Sophia, she loves everybody else. It's not for me. And those parts of us, ironically, are the places that are ready to heal because they're the places that have expressed doubt or expressed separation or expressed disconnection. And they're lovable too. So there is this, and this is Pistis Sophia, so it's the infinity loop, feeling like an 8. Whatever you fear and doubt, she loves. You bring concern and disease, she brings love and healing. You bring I'm not enough, she brings yes you are. So she becomes the new voice that you hear. As you work with her, if you can allow her to interrupt the pattern, I'm not good enough again, I'm not good enough again, I'm not good enough again, I'm not good enough again. You are a beloved child. I'm still not good enough. You are here just to be. When you can just allow that healing, maternal, feminine voice just come through and interrupt. And there's a key aspect of this too in working with the angels. Because when we work with the angels, perhaps it might feel that, again, working with the angels is for a special category of people, or for people who have done special work, or for people who are especially pure of heart, or all of those things. And angelics and angelic realm simply respond to your clear intention, your yearning, your desire for connection. It's that simple. So to believe that you have to be good enough to work with angels, special in some way to work with angels, is another block to just getting on and just allowing those divine realms, the angelic realms, to support and come into your earthly existence and bring that the color and the sparkle and the liveliness and the vibrancy, the allowingness, the comfortableness. All of those are possible as you begin to accept that you don't have to do anything or be anything to be as you are. You are as you are, and you are loved. And in that, we begin to see that as we are loved, we can share that love. So you can't share from an empty cup, hey? The way we are able to share is when we can feel our cup full and overflowing of that knowing that we are loved no matter what. Doesn't matter. We trip up and fall over. We are lovable in that moment. And as our cup fills, we're able to be loving towards more and more aspects of all that is. And that's the beautiful circle of life at a spiritual level. The more we can allow that loving energy to fill us, the more we can and just can't help but to want to share the love onward. And that's the gift. That feeling of being filled up always and then allowing it to flow. Not from a place where if I give this love away, will there be something left for me? From a place that my cup is full and I love you. You are beloved to me. And in that moment, that beautiful energy becomes real in that moment. So Pistus Sophia, her name, it's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Her name literally means pistis, means faith, and this is Old Greek, and Sophia means wisdom. And she is part of the Gnostic story, myth, if you like. And the story goes that she was of the heavenly realm, of the one light. And as these good historical stories go, she did wrong. she yearned to get closer to the light. She yearned to be clearer about things, understand things. And as the story goes, she was misled, she was deceived. Let's just say she took a misstep, let's just say. And she fell from grace. And the story then goes on about how she was so struck by the separation from the divine light that she sang songs, she prayed for return. And people talk to the idea that this is an allegory for the human soul, who, as we are in flesh, that we yearn for spirit. And there's a truth to that, but there's also a truth that we are in this wonderful existence of life, that this is the gift also. So I'm always a little bit wary of, bad luck, you're in flesh. you've taken the bum ride. That's not how I feel it. I feel that the love of matter creation is just as spiritual as that broad consciousness that we touch and are touched by. And that loving energy is feminine and is creative, is actively creative, is what creates what's in front of us, is the love energy. And Sophia doesn't have a crystal or a color. So I have worn Pistus Sophia, I have worn for her a locket that sits pretty close to the heart, a little bit high, and silver feminine. And this locket holds space. And it reminds me of that beautiful space inside my heart center. that can be filled with her love that I can then share, that creates the circuit of sharing from the divine to me, from me to all it is, in this wonderful, eternal, looping pattern that uplifts rather than downshifts. So what I'd like you to do now is just, again, come to breathe in that very special space deep inside your heart. Breathe as if there's no breath coming into your nose, but instead the breath is going directly into the heart space. It's as if the space at the center of our being draws the nourishment directly to it. And the breath that comes here is so fine and so pure. Drinking directly of the prana into anahata. This is our personal heart space. This is the space Hanel worked with us with. And we're looking now to fill that space with prana. To feel with every breath in that the space gets a little stretched, a little larger, a little increased. And with every breath out, we just feel the easing of it, the release in it. With every breath in, perhaps we now notice that it's almost as if the breath is polishing the walls of the space, the breath gently bringing those walls, the space, bright, light, lifted well-being. And then with the breath out, notice how there's just this beautiful softening, easing, comfort. And notice how as you really concentrate here, it is almost as if you're not breathing through your nose at all. It's almost as if the breath is only happening here at the heart space. And feel how all of your awareness and attention is here. And feel and notice how the heart itself begins whispering to you. This beautiful vortexing message, the merging and melding of the magnetics and the electrics, merging and melding of the love and the light. Breathing, and just inhaling, exhaling, just feel now how your heart is soft and open. Feel how you have a readiness now to expand. Just take an inhale, exhale, just rub your hands and just hands over your face for a moment and just gently keep breathing, but notice how now you can really feel that breath as it echoes and comes through the heart. Now, the work we're going to do next brings us to the two ends of the toroid. So here we hold Melchizedek, that beautiful violet. Here we hold Camael, the deep red, and where we're looking to find is that space in between. So if you can just softly focus your eyes for a moment. Actually, if I had some white I don't have white paper. If you just softly focus your eyes and look between the two, that's where we find the magenta. That is the color here for the 8th chakra. And the numbering is less important because different systems do use different numbers. But for me, the 8 sits so beautifully with Pistus Sophia, who creates that earthly and heavenly link. And the magenta is fascinating. So, you can get magenta dyed clothes and you can get crystals that approximate magenta. But magenta is truly, if you take the very longest curve of the rainbow, the red, and then the very shortest, the violet, and you imagine them closing back together, that is what our mind creates magenta out of bringing those two color waves together. So and that makes no sense, right? Because red is the slowest of the slow and the longest way to go. Violet is really fast. We often think about violet as our spiritual fast pace. Our things happen really quickly, very fine, very fast. And here's magenta bridging these two things. And so this is the work that we'll do here today. It's to bring together the two ends of the toroid. And last week we worked with Melchizedek and we drew the violet ray down and we placed the violet flame here at the heart. And we'll run that as a first step. But then we also need to bring the red, the come out, the root color up, all the way up and out. So there's these two toroids running in two different directions. And we sit in the middle of this energy. And as we do that, and we feel absolutely in our love energy, we lift forward in the heart. So when I speak to the universal heart, Pistus Sophia, the high heart, I'm not talking about the thymus center, which we'll cover as the 9th chakra. This is the universality of loving all that is, a maternal, creative, connected, loving energy that runs through all that is and creates from it. This is the energy here at 8. And eternal, infinite, looping back, recreating, taking what is at the base, reforming it at the top. So it's remembering that whatever foundation we bring to the work, there is always in it, there is always the seed of the completed flowering tree, shrub outcome. But the seed we bring can hold the casing of it can be doubt. The casing of it can be fear, can be distrust, can be resentment. And coming from that base energy that will bring as our second step, we'll bring the strands of forgiveness for ourselves. Because always our first and only job is to be able to fill our own cup. And at the point that we can feel our cup full of divine love, how we then share that is another step, is our own natural guidance. Our job here today is to fill our cup. It's not to forgive someone else that is part of our story. It's to forgive ourselves. Always about the hardest job is to forgive self of our aspect in the situation, of our presence in that time, of what it was. So let's make a beginning. So come back with the breath, that very fine breath that is going to again feel almost as if you're breathing directly into your heart. And just center yourself there, center your awareness there. Just use this as a place that you'll come back to as we do the energetic work that will move the energy and allow the rising from the personal heart to the high heart. And we'll begin that work with the crown energy, Melchizedek. Beautiful, mysterious, cosmic energy. So feel with your mind's eye to a space that is arm's length above the crown of your head. And from here, allow a beautiful anti-clockwise golden flow of light to come down. That anti-clockwise flow of light comes all the way down, comes into your crown. And if it's helpful, let your crown move anti-clockwise if it helps you get the sense of it. Then draw that energy down. So we go through violet, indigo, blue, green for personal heart, yellow, orange, and red, all on that long inhale, all the way down to the very center of the earth itself. And keep that anti-clockwise movement flowing. And let it return up around you anti-clockwise. And keep running it again. So the inhale this time, as we draw the energy down from that vanishing point above our head, anti-clockwise golden spiral of sparkling, vibrant light. Down it comes. It comes all the way. Violet, breathing it in. Indigo, blue. As we come to green, just allow now that violet ray to rest here in that very, very small chamber, the most intimate, deepest part of the heart energy. And just allow the brightness of the violet to bathe all aspects of this energy center. So the whole of the heart center is lit with sparkling violet light. And then in your mind's eye, continue the ray all the way down, all the way to the center of the earth. Allow then that beautiful energy to return anti-clockwise all around. And now let's work the clockwise ray from the very center of the earth. Picture it coming about an arm's length below you, beneath your feet. Silver clockwise, moving towards your root chakra at the very base of your spine. And then feel the red lit up, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And then feel this beautiful ray return around you as a wonderful clockwise spiral of energy spiraling around your body. Draw it up again from the very center of the earth, appearing just arm's length beneath your feet. Clockwise silver spiral, lifting up through and becoming that beautiful red, glowing, wonderful red of forgiveness. Carmel standing beside you, strong enough that you can forgive yourself. Bring it up, orange. Bring it up, yellow. and bring it here to the red and just bathe in the green of the heart. Bathe all aspects of the space you've created with this beautiful, glowing, warm, comforting, homely, easy place to be. So now you have here in your heart these two beautiful lights. Finish that return so the clockwise energy keeps going up. Blue, indigo, violet, out through the crown, clockwise around you. And bring your awareness now to that central place in the heart, bathed, red and violet, merging now to make a colour between. And in your mind's eye, just allow those two rays to continue, the gold anti-clockwise, the silver clockwise, the lifting up through the crown, the coming out through the root and up, and feel how you are now, the calm in the very center of very rapidly moving energy, the light moving at light speed as it does. Feel your way, feel the movement of the energy, and feel now as you breathe here at the center that you can stabilize the energy. You can balance the energy. You can be at home in the energy. And as you do this, notice how the magenta color gets clearer and clearer in your mind's eye, eyes in and up, as you sit here at heart. Notice how you feel bathed in the completeness of your own energy system. And you hear that beautiful maternal voice who reminds you that you are loved beyond measure. That every part of you is pure love energy. There is no impure part of you. All aspects of you are pure. Your intention to share your love is pure. And her work here now is to give you the courage to bring that love out into the world. So feel now pressure at the back of the heart space and the front of the heart space. Feel the space enlarging so that it's actually stretching now. You have with her as your eternal source of love, never ending source of love, always refilling your bowl, always giving you the creative force you need, always allowing you to create as you choose. All of this is of you, in you. And now all you need is the courage to bring that love out into the world, to express it, to share it, to trust that your bowl will always be refilled. Eyes still in and up. Keep feeling that movement of energy around you. The anti-clockwise meets the clockwise. The pace. And notice how the energy crosses over. The anti-clockwise and the clockwise. Meeting at vanishing points at the very top And at the very bottom, the toroidal field created within it, all around you now, and how that field is both protective and creative. That as you build here the space in your heart, you build luster, you build vibrancy, you build possibility, opportunity, creative energy, all is here. Keep breathing and keep feeling that space in the heart grow, expand, become a larger and larger part of your awareness. And at the same time, notice what's making it up, the mystery, the magic, the untapped everything of all that is just waiting for you to notice and create with it. And the deep resonances of the very center of the earth, home, the song and resonance of home. And those energies come together. The magenta lifts now. And we imagine almost as if that this is where the lotus lives, the green of the personal heart, and then the bud of the soft pink. And now notice this magenta flower and notice the rising of it that can only happen when you have the courage to allow the roots to really deeply expand, become stable in you. This wonderful light creation built in the bridge of love between the red and the purple, the impossible connection of folding the two together, of creating the crossover point, of being with the vanishing point, of loving all that is with everything in you, knowing your cup will always be refilled. Keep breathing for a moment. Just get a broad expanse perception of this. So as if you're stepping out of the experience, now looking into it. And understand you can return here anytime you choose. This energetic experience is your own creation with Pistus Sophia. So anytime you call and ask her, Pistus Sophia, Pistus Sophia, Pistus Sophia, reconnect me to my universality of love. Fill me with your loving essence so that I can have faith that my cup will never be empty and I can share freely of all that I have. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the very bottom, courageous part of my heart to the most expanded cosmic expression of my loving energy in the furthest flung places of the known and unknown cosmos. Thank you for allowing me to be the bridge. Thank you for allowing me to expand my creative love energy so that I can be all that I choose to be. Thank you. And so it is. Just use your hands to gently cover your eyes if you feel